welcome to my channel. This is the first video of my YouTube channel. Yes. Okay. I have been wanting to do this for so long, for years, and I have hesitated for whatever reason. Well, many reasons, many reasons. I just thought, like, everyone's doing YouTube, don't do YouTube. Nah. But it kept coming up, like, year after year. I kept thinking about doing it. And eventually, like, literally, like, a few weeks ago, I was like, why are you not doing something that you want to do? Just try it. Okay, but introduction. My name is Bria, and we are going to be talking about today seasonal work in Breckenridge. Today, I wanted to talk about, as I'm leaving in today's Saturday, the 17th, 16th. I'm leaving on Monday, the 19th, and today's the 16th. And I just wanted to talk about, as I try to get packed, you know, what I did here, what I think about working here during the wintertime, and ultimately why, you know, like what I like and what I don't like. So just for a little short background, I've been working here for 5 months now, 4 or 5 months. And I've been working at Beaver Run here in Breckenridge as a night auditor. And it's been difficult, to say the least. I think I overestimated my ability to stay up during the night. Like, for some reason, I was equating staying up till 3 a.m. to watch K-dramas to being able to stay up for 10 hours at night and work. Those things don't equate. And so I have been struggling. And so I'm just kind of ready to go home. And yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. And we're going to start packing. So don't judge me. Please don't judge me. Because this place is a mess. Everything's a mess. I have to take this box to UPS tomorrow because tomorrow is the last day before they close. And I'm not stressed yet because I know I don't have a lot of stuff. It's just that it's so unorganized that it makes it look like more than it is. Know what I mean? Okay. Well, let's go and try to see if we can get some packing done today. So this is the walk-in closet, and I'm so grateful that my roommate was nice enough to just give me the closet. She uses the one in the hall, and this is the walk-in, and I don't know what I would do if she had her stuff in here too, because she would think I was a complete and utter slob. It's disgusting in here. I hate it. So, like, again, like, don't judge. don't judge. This is what we're working with right now. And I have, how long did I say? Like 3 days? 3 days to get all this stuff together. These are clean clothes. Nice clothes. Nice tops and stuff. Nice. Dirty. Messy. Oh, crazy. And I took it upon myself to put all my skincare up here, and other excess lotions and stuff, and tissues that I used on my face. And so right now, what I'm really just going to do is focus on getting this box here, like, together, and getting some of the heavier things and things that are not going in my suitcase in that box so that we can ship it tomorrow. And that is the plan. We're going to do that. And as I do that, I'm going to talk about my experience here, what I think about the place, pros and cons, that kind of stuff. So let's get started. Hello? Can you hear me? The number one thing that I bought that is the main reason why, hold on, ugh. The main reason why I had to ship this box is my comforter. So I bought this comforter. And she ain't gonna fit in my suitcase. So box she go. Breck is so picturesque and pretty, especially during the summer. I can't speak too much about the winter. The Breck is beautiful in the winter. I can't speak too much about the summertime because I mean, it's April. I'm leaving in April, so this is legit spring. But in the past couple of weeks, it's been warming up. This is like, I think today was a powder day. Which powder day, if you're not like into the ski snowboarding, world, it just means like it snowed, a good amount. So, people tend to clamor out here during like for a powder day. But anyway, these past couple of weeks has been kind of warm. Like, I think it's been legit like 46 degrees in the daytime, which means that a lot of the ice and snow melted, and it just leaves the ground looking kind of like wah, and just dry and brown looking. Yeah, that's what it looks like. And so I just think it looks pretty in the wintertime. All the snow. Another thing I want to talk about is one of the best things about working in Breck, and that is public transportation. So the public transportation here in Breck is unlike most in that it's free. Yes, it's free. Yeah, I'm just going to let you, let's sink into your being. It's free. So there are buses that will take you all throughout Breck. Whether you want to go to the ice rink or to the grocery store, they will take you, and it'll be for free. And you can also get to the other towns in the county. So Silverthorne, Frisco is a big one. From Frisco, you can pick up a bus that does cost money. It's called a bus thing. It picks up from Frisco transfer station, and it costs $12 one way, and it can get you to Denver. It can also get you to other places as well, but I've only used it to go to Denver. And the buses are really timely. Like, you don't end up having to wait like a long time for the bus. So it's great. Like, for a seasonal worker, if you're coming here and you don't have your own vehicle, you will not be, like feeling suffocated or like you're in a compound with nowhere to go. You won't even have to really rely on people who have cars. You can get around yourself. So that's really cool because I don't like having to depend on other people to get me to the store to get some daggone deodorant. Like, that's not, it's like, excuse me. That's not what I want to do. So it makes me feel independent in that I can go out and do whatever I want without having to worry about, having to wait until, my roommate is off or, having to get a Lyft or Uber, which is the next thing. Listen to me. If you don't hear anything else that I say, listen to this. Do not come to Breckenridge or to Summit County in general and think that you can easily get a Lyft or an Uber. You're going to be so disappointed. You don't know how many people working at the hotel I run into who are like, yeah, I'm trying to get an Uber to the airport. I'm like, you're telling me you didn't plan any other way to get to the airport? Because this is a twofold issue. Number one, people here do not do Lyft or Uber often, but there's just not a lot of Lyft and Uber drivers, and then they usually only operate when the weather's great and in like the middle of the day. So if you're trying to get one too early or too late, like good luck. If you're trying to get one at all, really good luck. But then that's one part of the issue. And then the second part is, even if you find someone, the chances that they're going to want to take you 2 hours down the mountain to Denver International Airport and then come back up, and that second trip back, they're not getting paid for that. So don't expect to find either of those things here. So I've chosen, I don't think I've mentioned it yet, but I've chosen for the time being to do seasonal jobs. So while I'm going to be headed back home, I'm not planning to stay there very long. And I'm doing some interviews. I'm putting in some applications for the moment in order to be able to have somewhere else to go. For the time being, I've chosen to do seasonal work, and I'll talk about more like my experience with seasonal work and how to find seasonal jobs. But if you want to work here in Breck, I had chopsticks in my purse. Yeah. If you want to work here in Breck, I would suggest you come here during the winter time, because this is like a ski resort area, in case you weren't aware, like Vail is about 45 minutes, I say, give or take, away from here. This is a huge ski area. So the winter time is going to be way more popular. So if you're wanting to come here and you're wanting to have housing, I would suggest you come here during the winter time. The need is just much more greater here in the winter time. And there's just a lot more to do, besides skiing and snowboarding. I mean, you have some one-off activities like snowmobiling and dog sledding, and what was the other one? Like snowshoeing. Ice skating, I think you can do all year round, because it's like indoor ice skating rink. So you can do that regardless of if you're here in the winter or summertime, but you're just going to find more liveliness and more things to do in the wintertime. So, yeah. Okay, so I just wanted to clarify real quick. I'm not saying really that the wintertime is so much better than the summertime based on experience, because I just want to emphasize that I have not been here during the summer, so I can't really speak from experience, summer versus winter. But if we're strictly talking about just trying to find a job here with housing and enjoying your time, then the winter time is going to be your time to come here. So I talked about public transportation. I talked about what time of year you can come here. Like during the winter time is the best time to get a job here. I think one of the negatives for Breck is that, one is just the negative of coming to a tourist destination where you're just having an influx of people in town, in the shops, in the restaurants, in the grocery store. Breckenridge only has like one actual grocery store, which means a lot of times things are out because you have like tourists and then the, permanent residents going and picking up stuff. And it's a pretty small city market too. So there's the slight negative of being in a tourist town, and then on top of that, I had the option to stay, and part of doing the whole seasonal lifestyle, like nomadic lifestyle, if you will. I've never really used the term nomadic, but I guess it kind of describes me, like pretty much just going from one seasonal job to another. So Breck is kind of small. Like, I had the option to stay, and I just didn't feel like it made sense for me. Breck is pretty small. So, like I said, I gave you some ideas of what you can do in the wintertime. But as far as the summertime, I know that there are hiking trails that people do, like bikes, like they go like mountain biking and stuff. But there really isn't a whole lot to do. I think you'd probably be better off if you did have a vehicle, because you could at any point just go to Denver, go to Frisco, probably meet some more people. It's hard when you like don't know a lot of people here. So it's important to mention that I'm also here during COVID. This is still COVID time, and so that's going to drastically impact my experience or your experience here if you choose to come at this point in time. It's just going to be a little bit harder to meet people than if this was pre COVID time. It's difficult to kind of feel, I don't know, at home here, as it's like a very tourist area, if you will. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here, and next video I'm gonna dive more into seasonal jobs and how to find seasonal jobs with housing, because I personally don't take any jobs that don't have housing. And I'll talk to you about why, and the number one place you can go to get really good seasonal jobs that pay pretty well and have housing. So that's going to be my next video. The next time you see me, I'll likely be back at home. At home, we're talking about the state of Texas. So I will be back there next time you see me. And that's if I don't do a little mini episode video. I'm thinking about doing a little video of me walking through the hotel at night, because it can be kind of creepy. I may do that. I don't know. But yeah. So I'm going to wrap it up because I am hungry. And I just want to thank you guys for watching. I know that there are tons of other YouTube videos that you could be watching right now, so I thank you for watching mine. And if you've enjoyed this, if you're interested in seeing more, give me a like, subscribe if you're interested in seeing the next video, and we will go on a journey together. I'm not sure where I'm headed after I go home for the next 2-3 weeks, but I'll let you know once I get a job offer that looks pretty good. So bye, and thanks for watching. So late.
It's like we're running in circles, going around every day.